I had fun with the game. That was the most important thing, obviously. Um, so yeah, one of the other things I wanted to go over while we're here on this still frame. I have been streaming inconsistently since probably end of May, like kind of close to the Memorial Day weekend, the end of May, and so now we're coming up about 6 days out from the end of August, just a week out from Labor Day actually, and I've kind of gotten a few followers here and there, and it's been really great to have some active support while streaming, and I really have been jumping around left and right trying to figure out what I want to do when it comes to content between streaming on Twitch and adding YouTube to the rhythm, and then doing the Let's Plays on YouTube. And I'm really enjoying that too, very much so. But I've kind of set out a goal that by the end of August, if I kept consistently streaming, which I really haven't been doing, and a lot of that is on me. Not to mention the fact that I spent a whole week in Mexico with the family, but that was honestly such a good vacation. I really did need that break from constantly trying to push myself to find something new to do every other weekday. So with that being said, this is probably going to be potentially the last night for quite a while where I'm going to do a live stream. I hope if anyone is actually watching right now that this isn't such a deal breaker to people, but I'm kind of at my wit's end, just kind of challenging myself on every other weekday, trying to figure out what to do, and then spending my weekends kind of away. And but that whole being away on the weekends, that's just a personal thing because I'm a dad first and foremost. And I have a full-time job. So as soon as I get home at like 6:30 at night, I'm trying to get everything calmed down before I come in here around 9 o'clock. And so that gives you about an hour and a half, 2 hours if I want to really push it to do videos and streaming. So this is kind of me kind of taking it back. And if I'm not saying that I'm quitting streaming entirely, but I do want to kind of take it slow. And if there are things that I can do with friends, or something that kind of comes up that kind of piques my interest, I can prepare myself to get ready for that instance where we can get on and have something ready, rather than just trying to scramble for about most of my afternoon while I'm at work, just trying to get through my job, and then come home and then have to figure that out on top of everything else I'm having to do. And hopefully just taking a break from streaming and just doing it once on the occasion when something comes up and we have a couple people around that are just as interested, hopefully that helps too. And that makes it a little easier to kind of manage the situation. But other than that, so I'm gonna slow down the streaming, probably to just like once in a blue moon, whenever I'm kind of saying, hey, let's get on Twitch, let's get on YouTube, let's fire up something, let's get a couple guys around, let's play some games, let's get the commentary going, let's get the chat up and running. But in the meantime, in order to fill that vacuum of a lack of content because I'm not streaming, I think what I want to do is put out some kind of a poll, or at least on my YouTube channel, and have the audience decide what kind of game they want me to play next as another Let's Play. That way I'm more focused on the offline content, because that seems to be doing really well for itself. So I'd rather not just be stuck with Pokemon. I want to try to do something else that's a little more diverse. So if you're watching this as a VOD, or you're watching this as a separate video, or you're actually sitting live, just there will be a poll hopefully sometime tomorrow in the afternoon, where I'll have a couple of options listed as games that are in contention for being played, and hopefully you pick out something you like, or you leave me a comment about what you would like to see, because that'd be great too, just to have some kind of actual input. And I believe I have a video coming out Thursday. Yes, Thursday. That's going to kind of also reiterate the same thing of like, hey, can we see what else we can do? Just because I don't want to stop streaming entirely, but I do need to like slow down from it and kind of come in a little more refreshed. Whereas the YouTube content's really easy. Once I have that spur of the moment, I'm really engaged. I want to make the videos. I want to edit the videos. I want to send them out. I kind of want to keep the story progressing. I want to get to the good stuff. I want to work through the bad stuff. There's so much to it. Well, anyways.